Hey guys, it's Steph, physical therapist and run coach. I am here today to give you 5 strength moves that every runner should be doing, no matter if you're a beginner, if you've been at it a while, either way. Because as a physical therapist and a runner and a run coach, I know that a lot of injuries, running injuries, are preventable. And the number one thing that can help you prevent them is strength training. And I know a lot of us don't want to spend time strength training. So here's 5 quick moves that you can do twice a week to help you be more stable and balanced as a runner. Because all we do is go forward, sometimes up, sometimes down, but forward. So we get these imbalances in our trunk, in our legs, and it can cause injuries over time. So to help stabilize those areas, here's 5 moves to do that. Because I help runners go from beginner to beyond without getting hurt. I want to share my knowledge with you all so that you, as a new runner or as a runner getting started again, or runner looking for help, can get going without getting hurt. So, 5 strength moves. I'm going to show you the modified version first, and then I'll show you the advanced version. Start out with the modified version. Make sure you can do that with good form and without any pain. And then as that gets easier, try the modified version. You'll also notice I am doing these barefoot today. I would start with your shoes on so you have a little more stability. So you put your running shoes on so you've got that stability through the feet. As it gets easier, take them off, and then your foot muscles are working harder for you too. So first 2 moves are stability moves. So we're doing a little bit of strength, but a lot of stability. So runner touches is the first one. So I'm going to start in kind of my up position. I'm going to reach back, touch my foot down, and then come back up. Okay. So touch back, come up, touch back, come up. Okay. 10 times on one side. To advance that, I'm going to start reaching back a little farther and digging a little deeper through this leg, but I'm still touching down. Okay, to advance it more, I'm going to not touch my foot down. I'm still going to reach back, but I'm going to not touch. So I'm balancing the entire time with my right leg. Kind of watch what this right knee is doing. It wants to kind of cave in on me as I'm losing my balance, but I got to try to keep it out. Get your arms in it too, if you can coordinate them just like you're running. Okay, make sure no pain. Make sure you're in good form before you move to the advanced version. 10 times on each side, 2 sets. That's it. Okay, next one is single leg stance, SLS, with hip external rotation, hip ER. So I'm going to stand on one leg, balance on one leg. This leg's going to be in kind of a 90-90 position, and I'm just going to rotate out. So I'm using the external rotators that rotate my hip out to the side that tend to be weak and not fire in runners, and that can start to cause problems. So we're getting these firing. So modified version first. Sorry, you can come up, down. Modified version. So I'm touching down each time. Go for 10 times. More advanced version, I'm not going to touch down. I'm going to keep my hip up, my foot up, and just rotate in and out, trying to keep my balance. Don't get going too fast. Make sure it's controlled. If you want to advance even more, put a band around your knees. So then you're rotating out against the band. Again, 10 times each side, 2 sets. All right, next one, third move is strength, again, some stability. We're going to go forward lunge into a lateral lunge. So modified version first, I'm going to do a partial forward lunge, touch down, go into a partial lateral lunge. Partial forward lunge into a partial lateral lunge. Make sure your butt is going down and back. Make sure your knee is staying straight over your foot. Okay, so 10 times each side. To advance, make it a little deeper motion each way. Okay, but then to advance further, I'm going to eliminate that step in the middle and stabilize each way. So I'm going full into the motion and I'm not stopping in the middle. Keep your core tight, watch your form. Make sure you can stabilize, make sure nothing's hurting. Modify if it's hurting. 10 times each side, 2 sets. Now we're going into the last two, which are both planks and side planks, and we're going to add in leg movements so that we get our hips involved again as well. So I'm going to modify this one. I'm going to go on the wall. You could go on a countertop, you could go on a bed, but modify so that you are elevated, arms are elevated, tummy's tight so your back stays flat. That'll help stabilize you. And then we're going to extend one leg at a time. Keeping your core tight so your back doesn't arch. Should not have any back pain with this. Stabilizing through my arms and one leg as I kick the other one back. Okay, 10 times on each leg. The full version would either be elbows or forearms down on the ground. Tummy's tight again. And I'm doing a hip extension here. To advance this farther, put a band around your ankles and do the same thing. So there you go, like 3 options. All right, and now last one is side plank. So I'm also going to modify this one on the wall as well. So I'm on my elbow, my body is straight in line, shoulder down to hip, and I'm going to go back and out with my outer hip. So I'm working the muscles more in the back of my hip. I'm going to go 10 on each side. To do that's modified. Again, as you go down lower, it's going to be harder, so you can modify that way too. As I go down to the ground, I can modify by bending my bottom knee, and then I'm still going to go up and back with my other one as I'm in my plank. Full version, elbow, knees straight, up and back with that one leg, 10 times each side. To advance, put that band around your ankles again. That is hard. I can't even do that one because I struggle with just being on my side and stabilizing and getting that leg kicked in. But I must say, as I've been doing these for a solid, I don't know, year and a half maybe now, I've been getting my strength in twice a week, varying things, not just these exercises, but as I've been more consistent, it has gotten much, much easier to do all of these. But they should be challenging. If they're not, I've given you ways to challenge yourself with them. But 5 simple moves, full body moves. You're working strength, you're working stability throughout your whole body, and it's going to help strengthen and stabilize all those areas that tend to be weak on runners so that you can have the strength and stability to not get hurt while you continue to run. So take a little bit of time out of your day, out of your week, twice a week, to get in some strength and avoid injuries. Thanks for watching.